You are now tuned into the judges table. Representing the 314 in St. Louis and the 816 in Kansas City. Here's your hosts, Slick 50 and Polo J.
Kosmostrovia. My friend, Kosmostrovia.
Man, this dude right here come up with these
Today,
names, man.
Today
that's crazy.
is a Russian day.
It's a Russian
Everything
day.
Russian. Potato, vodka.
And what you on the vodka? What you on the vodka? I can fuck some potatoes up too, goddamn me.
Turnips. Suffering.
I don't know about
We
no damn
suffer.
turnips. But I
It's all
can fuck
about
with you on the
suffering.
potatoes.
Potato and vodka.
I can survive on a bag of potatoes, goddamn me. What's going on, Polo?
Nothing. Today we celebrated the oldest Gustav child's birthday.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Which one was King?
Devontae.
Devontae. Happy birthday,
He's
Devontae, man.
He's officially 14.
Oh, that's what's up. You a man now, goddamn. You was a man.
Yes. He went shooting and had to hunt his own dinner.
I knew he was gonna say some shit like this.
Oh,
dropped his ass off in the woods and said, "You better get dinner."
Yes, he just got home.
He had to find his way home.
Yes, he had to read the sky.
Oh shit!
He spit in his palm and blow to see which way is north.
Right. You've been preparing him for this moment his whole life.
Yes. I seen him kill turtle with bare hand.
The turtle?
Because damn sure wasn't doing no bear.
Right.
Yeah.
Hell,
Oh, God.
Speaking of birthdays, shout out to Roberto Duran. His birthday was yesterday. Oh, man. To one of the greats. Another great birthday is today. Terry Terrible Norris. I think he turned 55 today. And Roberto Duran, I think he turned 70, 71. Shout out to them, man.
No,
Shout out to
no,
them.
no.
Know what?
I can't congratulate or wish a quitter happy birthday.
Oh man, going with that shit. That's a legend, bro. Fought everybody, anybody.
You.
He quit. At least he quit against a legend. I don't care how not know what you put it. He still was a feared man at once upon a time. So,
And either way you try to spin it, he's still a quitter.
man, stop that shit.
I
I ain't
mean,
trying to hear that.
am I
He was
lying?
whooping ass. He was whooping ass.
Yeah, he got his ass whooped a lot.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Since you
Go
want to
ahead.
bring up, let's do it. Let's shout out a real champion, Mr. Mr. Wardell Stephen Curry. Got his
Yeah.
fourth NBA championship,
Yeah.
Finals MVP,
Yeah.
and he's a top 10 player of all time.
Yeah.
Second greatest point guard of all time.
I have a question for that. I have a question. Let me cut the music all the way off for this question. Does this put him ahead of LeBron?
I think it puts him neck and neck with LeBron.
Don't he got more rings than Bron?
They have the same amount. They both have 4.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
But he's only in company with a few other players. Think about it. How many players have been a star player and have 4 championships? It's not many.
Oh no.
It's really not many. So that's elite company that he's in.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm no. I was just wondering. You know, and I gotta say this too. That watching that finals reminded me of why I stopped watching basketball.
The flopping
Flopping,
that
also
Boston
the
was doing.
Yeah, crying, and the way today's coaching is, bro. Like back in the day, ain't no way all them niggas we got taken out. They the fought to the end. Ain't no way. It's 10 points. Somehow we finna figure it out. Somebody finna get punched in the gut. Something finna happen.
Would you say that Steve Kerr outcoached the Boston coach?
Well, yeah. And
Because
also,
if you notice, Golden State wasn't complaining about calls the way that Boston was. And did you see them just start throwing their hands up in the air and pretending like they hurt, trying to get calls? And
yeah, they were doing a whole lot of flopping. But the thing is, too, though, man, them guys, it just showed lack of experience, especially on Tatum. Tatum didn't know when to push as he should have been. You know what I'm saying? And the thing was, they were expecting him to do that. The way they was doubling him and shit.
Well,
that showed his lack of experience. You use that to your advantage. You could have got other people wide open shots doing that. And that didn't pan out for Tatum, man. I mean, but that right there, like I say, is just lack of experience. That's not being a dumb player.
No, I don't think it's the fact of lack of experience, because you got to remember, he's been in the league for 4 or 5 years now.
Well, yeah, 4 or 5 years, but I'm saying he ain't never been there.
I would say the greatest problem that Boston had was the fact that they did not have a point guard.
Yeah, that too. And at times, I don't know, I feel like they start playing independent.
They played a lot of hero ball.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been like that, bro.
And let's give another shout out to Andrew fucking Wiggins.
Yeah, now that's the start of me. That nigga showed up and showed out.
Andrew.
Shit. I'm talking about showed up and showed out without a problem. He didn't need no instruction. Nigga, they gave him his little piece of paper. He ready? He said, I got it. And he did his job.
All Steve Kerr told him to do was be you. Just be you.
That nigga knew the assignment. And he accomplished. I ain't bullshitting, bro. I ain't bullshitting. I was shocked. You know what I'm saying? The way he played, the poise, the confidence was all over him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want this, bro. I'm getting this ring, bro. I'm not dependent on Steph Curry and them to get this. I'm contributing. He wasn't like Gary Payton Jr. being a cheerleader
See,
and shit.
the thing about Gary Payton Jr. was he fell out of favor in the rotation because he was coming off of a terrible shoulder and elbow injury.
Well, that shit don't pan out what I saw. That nigga was worthless.
Yeah, he hit some timely threes off though. See, but I would say that the story of this NBA Finals was coaching, experience, and will.
But can you actually give? I hate to say this because it's taken away from him. But what Steve Kerr walked into?
Well, thinking about it like this, when the difference when you change coaches, and you should know this from football because it works the same in basketball. When you change a coach, you change philosophy. It's like changing a trainer. You done been with a trainer for so long, and then that new trainer comes in and changes your whole philosophy, the way that you eat, the way that you train, and everything else like that. I think that it was just the next step in evolution. I don't think that Steve Kerr is doing anything wrong, and I don't think that Mark Jackson did anything wrong. I think it was just a different voice to bring out more of what they had in them.
Do you think the last for them not being able to get there the last 2-3 years? I think it was 2 years, right? Help solidify Kerr as a coach.
Yes, I want to tell you why.
By getting them back there.
Yes, because the first year, you got to remember, Steph was hurt. He had a broken hand. Klay Thompson was coming off of his first ACL. It was just Draymond, and he was in and out of the lineup with hamstring issues. They finished, 16 and something in the season with the worst record in the NBA. The following season, because during that time, all those young players that they had just drafted got NBA experience.
Right.
They got to play. They got to play a full season. They got to get, initiated in the system for what it was.
Right.
The second year, Steph came back. Draymond was still out. Klay was still out because he had hurt his other Achilles at that time. So it's just Steph. And for him to take that team to the play-in tournament with the 8th seed, but still get knocked out, I don't like the fact that the 8th seed and the 7th seed have to play in a play-in tournament. I don't like that, honestly. I don't like that. But he got them there. Right. And those players still got all that extra. They have 2 years of experience now. So they know exactly what the coach wants. They know exactly what the system is and how it's supposed to be ran. So the only next step when all the stars are back is to win a championship or make a deep run. I think that's brilliant coaching. I think that's brilliant development because you remember Andrew Wiggins got there last year. So it was basically Steph and Andrew, and he was still learning the system. So he has a full year under his belt in the system, and he knows what his job is. He knows what his role is. He did perfect because you got to remember, Kerr was in that Popovich tree. Not only was he in that Popovich tree, he was also with D'Antoni also. So he knows the offensive end and the defensive end. He knows that role players win championships. Right. If you do your job,
he come from that. He need nobody to teach him that. He was one.
He was that. You know what I mean? He has 5 championships as a player and 4 as a coach. That's Hall of Fame criteria right there, too.
Yeah, the reason I was asking because a lot of people, of course,
discredit him.
Yeah, and all that stuff. So it wasn't me. I'm just asking these questions. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like Kerr should not. I feel like them 2 years showed that he can coach and get a team back. And because nevertheless, I'm a true believer, no matter what players you got, if your team don't believe in you, they're not going to perform.
Yeah,
it's not going to be right. You know what I'm saying?
And another thing, KD tried to throw shade on it. Like, that's saying, like, he did. He really did. Because if you remember, the reason why he wanted to go there is because he wanted to play fluid basketball.
Right.
ball movement, spacing, everything like
Right.
that instead of playing hero ball.
Right.
He left and put out a comment saying that basketball is so easy to play to where it messes with your numbers. Things are deceiving. And you see where he's at and you see
Right.
where they're at.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So
I mean, he
it
may
was a
got a
messy
point.
divorce.
He may got a point. I think it's more to what you want. Yeah, okay, we do got to admit that they got a squad that do gel together, and they're a dominant squad. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you are a dominant player, you could get lost in that sauce. In other words, playing for a team like that long term could make you soft. Could make you soft, or more.
But
What I mean by soft, I mean more relaxed. You understand what I'm saying? Take some of
but
that
isn't
hunger
that
out
the
of you
goal? But isn't that
well,
the goal, to be relaxed and to have fun? Because at the
it
end of the
depends.
day,
It
you are
depends.
playing a children's sport.
I think it depends. No, it wasn't necessarily a children's sport at first. Let's not do that one. Right. But
I mean, that's the way I look at it.
what'd you say?
I mean, that's the way I look at it. I look at basketball, football, all of them like children's games.
Now I don't know where football derived from, but basketball wasn't though. But I'm saying that I guess it depends on your mentality. Like, do you want a team where you could defy the odds, or a team where you likely to walk through the odds, or you are the odds? You know what I'm saying? So because you gotta remember, and what you not remember. I mean, we gotta realize every team can't be like Golden State. That's impossible.
And that's the problem.
You get what
Every
I'm saying?
team wants to be there.
Right. So if you get to that, if you actually get a chance to be on that squad, you get what I'm saying? It's like being a dominant player as a KD. If he would have stayed there, a lot of that hunger probably would have left, and like you say, I think mentally he would have got lost in the sauce. That's how I see it. But at the same time, though, everything isn't meant to be said out loud. Some things should be kept to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because he's still a player that did want to go there. So to usher out a comment like that didn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense, rather, because I never heard it. But doesn't make any sense to say that after the fact you done went, you done played, got a championship, all of these things, and then burn out. A player on the outside looking in, making a quote like that and explaining his quote would make perfect more sense to me.
See, the problem that I had, I get what you're saying, but I had a problem with it because
now is this Polo the fan talking or this unbiased?
This is no. This is Polo the journalist right now, because I am a Golden State Warriors fan, but I'm able to be objective about things.
Mm.
You left Oklahoma City because you got tired of playing hero ball. The one-on-ones, the isolation basketball, all that different
type of babysitting.
That too. That's one of the reasons he got tired of Russell Westbrook. Let's call a spade a spade. But it came down to hero ball.
Right.
Your turn, my turn. Your turn, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
And you go to a team where they have movement. You can't just stay in a corner and wait for the ball.
Right.
You have to set up your shot. You have to throw in picks. You have to cut hard to the lane. You have to roll out off the pick. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You have to play basketball. And it was good enough to get you 2 championships and 2 finals MVPs, which the last one I don't think that he deserved, because he was only averaging 25 and Curry was averaging 31 for that final.
Same thing. I thought Curry was going to get that.
They have been trying everything possible not to give that man one, but that's beside the point. Go back to being objective and out of my fandom. If it was good enough for you there, like that, wouldn't you think that you would try to build a culture like that where you are? But you choose to play with isolation players who know nothing about movement.
Mm-hmm.
Thus, a Kyrie Irving and a James Harden. They don't move.
Right.
They like to get at the top of the key, dribble 50 times, 20 times between the legs, 3 times behind the back, and the rest in front. And drive to the basket or do a step back 3. How is that conducive to winning? It's almost as if you don't want to win anymore. Like you find with the success that you had there, and now you want to downplay anybody else that gets into that system.
Mm-hmm.
Like his comments about Andrew Wiggins and everybody else and Steve Kerr and all these different types. I'm looking like, you sound like a bitter ex-girlfriend.
Damn.
Now, I can be honest too. One thing that I'm not going to do, what the media is doing, is saying that that man should feel some type of way for making a career decision. Now people have switched the narrative on Kevin Durant and saying that he should feel salty for leaving Golden State to play with Kyrie Irving in Brooklyn. When at the time when he made that move, they said it was one of the weakest and softest moves in NBA history. You can't have your cake and eat it too.
Right. I was one of them. I felt like to go to a team that whooped your ass was like how you feel like you should be able to get respect. That's that asterisk. You put that asterisk on that championship yourself. You get what I'm saying? Because as long until he get another ring somewhere else, every time he bring up that ring, they're gonna say, "Yep, you went to the team that whooped your ass to get that ring."
So hold on. Is it an asterisk on Kevin Durant or is it an asterisk on Curry?
No, on Kevin Durant. He is ass the one that wanted to go there.
Yeah.
Ain't no asterisk on Steph Curry. Shit, Steph Curry doing what the fuck he do best. You know what I'm saying?
Being a leader.
Yeah, he just doing him. You took your ass over there and wanted all the shine and this and that and wanted to make the world feel like they needed you when in reality they never needed him. At that time, Golden State was lacking a big man. That's what they really needed the most.
I'm not going to say it was a big man.
Man,
I'm going to say it was somebody that had vision. Like, who could take on a lot of the work that Draymond did whenever Draymond was on the bench. Another facilitator. That's what I thought.
I still think a dominant center. If they ever get a dominant, like think about it. Could you imagine if Williams from Boston went there?
Oh my God!
Exactly. Exactly. I don't think the point disparity between teams will be vastly large.
Because he can go get the rock. Now,
real.
something that I'm interested in is because the center for the Suns, DeAndre Ayton, he's up in free agency right now. And the Suns don't know if they're going to offer him another contract. And he runs the floor. He runs. So could we see a situation where he chooses to go to a place like Golden State and decide to have fun while playing? Because that's always the overlining thing and theme that is said when you play in Golden State. It's fun. It doesn't feel like work.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, shit. When you got a team like that, and I still don't consider them no super team. It's just that
they're not.
You got a team where everybody understands their role. When you got a team that's willing to work with each other and make sacrifices for everybody to look good versus let's make one person look good, bruh, it should work. You get what I'm saying?
And you get and everybody, and the team is so willing to pass it to you when you have it going.
Yeah.
You've seen when Andrew had his stuff going. Yeah,
they was feeding that nigga. Get it to him. Get it to him. Even DeAndre stubborn ass. Here, take this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Go. And what does that do for him on the defensive end? It makes him play harder.
Exactly.
See, I believe that's what basketball is about. The unselfishness.
Yeah, it should never be selfish.
Because I think Jordan would have been a different player. Say, for instance, Shaq that came onto the Bulls.
That wouldn't have worked. But
that wouldn't have worked?
No, ego too big. Ego too
So you
big.
so you saying that Jordan couldn't have worked with another A+ star?
I wouldn't say that. I'm just talking about egos.
Okay,
His ego.
Jordan and Elijah Wan.
Yeah, that would have worked. Elijah Wan stayed. He played his role. He stayed in his role. He wasn't worried about running his mouth. He wasn't worried about, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, whatever. Shaq wanna do what you gonna do what I say. Shaq don't get the ball when he wants. It's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Shaq said himself, his ego's fucked up 2 teams that he regret. Kobe and him and Anthony Hardaway.
Him and D Wade.
You know what I'm saying?
So, what do you think the outcome would have been if, just say for the shits and giggles, in '84 the Bulls had 2 first-round picks, and they grabbed Olajuwon and Jordan?
Oh shit. Skies would have been the limit, bro. Skies would have
Do
been
you?
limited.
Because
Jordan wouldn't have retired.
Jordan would have handled the perimeter, handled everything in the perimeter, and still been a Skywalker. But anything underneath, Olajuwon would have cleaned the fuck up. They would have made it through Boston.
Yeah, they ran it, bro. They ran it. Because back in the day, that was the whole thing about having a dominant big man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And, bruh, the triangle offense was based around. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
to have Hakeem, oh my God, Mr. Up and Under, shit. Come on,
And
bro.
then him drawing double teams and then kicking it out to a hard cutting Jordan.
Either way.
Oh my God. Or Jordan
teams.
cut, or
You know
Jordan driving in and just dumping off to Olajuwon real quick. Oh my, that would have been nasty.
Bruh.
That would have been
highlight. It would have been highlight reel for days. For days, alley oops and shit.
They would have been nasty.
You talking about
and
the
then
switch
had,
up? The switch up would never been a fucking layup. He'd have let that motherfucker go and failed, went down, let Olajuwon finish it.
Mm-hmm.
Shit would have been nasty, bro.
It would have been nasty.
They wouldn't allow that shit. They'd have been like, nope, hell no. Y'all already got the greatest player. You think we finna let y'all get him too? Fuck no.
Or even a Jordan and a Patrick Ewing.
Yeah, that would have been dominant too. See, Ewing wouldn't last. I don't think Ewing would have lasted as long in that system because he'd been used a whole lot more, and a lot more would have been expected out of him than it was at New York. In New York, he was the guy. Being the guy, you know, you got wiggle room to do this in the third. Coming to a team with Jordan, a lot of shit gonna be expected from you. You get what I'm saying? You gonna get worked.
I think it would have been a cheat code, honestly, if you would have had, instead of Rodman, if it would have been Charles Barkley.
Nah, because see, you got to think, Charles Barkley would have been a force there too, no doubt, right? But he would have been able to grab the boards that the Worm did. See, that's what made the Worm unique. He was tough, but them boards was a motherfucker that he was grabbing, bro. That was like the next best thing to Olajuwon if we never got him. Because when we got him,
that's not you saying that Barkley was a slouch on getting the boards.
No. It's a fact that the Worm was more dominant on the boards. People don't give him props out how that man could jump. He just didn't know. I mean, he just wasn't. How can I say it? Technically sound to his gift.
He was very technically sound. His anticipation, because I'm
talking about to his gifts. Anticipation, grab rebounds, but being a jump that high, that man probably been dunking over every fucking body.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, instead he was more fine-tuned to getting them rebounds and kicking out to the people who can shoot. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I feel like he could have been a lot more. You feel what I'm saying? But for what he was damn fucking good at it. And shit, what nobody else as dominant as him being his height and stature. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And wrestling bigger men than him and all of that shit. Nobody could intimidate him.
That's true.
Nobody could, man. I mean, don't nobody remember Utah, him rolling on the floor with agitating the shit out of Karl Malone, pissing that man off. Like, this motherfucker just don't give a fuck. He won't leave me alone. Mm-hmm. You know?
No, that's true. Like the what ifs for basketball are vast. Are
Mm-hmm.
vast. Like I think about it. What if instead of drafting Andre Iguodala, the 76ers had drafted Dwight Howard?
No, you know how I feel about that man. That man, I think he just soft all the way around. But when he first came to the league, my brother-in-law had to remind me he was the truth.
Yeah.
Somewhere along the lines, he just got soft though.
It was
I
the
just,
championship appearance, I think, that did it to him.
he got soft. I just don't know when it happened, and it overshadowed everything he did
Hmm.
to the point where he just seemed like he been soft since he been in the league. You know what I'm saying? Which
And it's
isn't
cost
true.
him later in his it has cost him later in his career.
Right, right. This
It's
is a
cost
fact.
him a lot, honestly. Like I still say he should have been on that top 75 team.
Yeah,
He should
yeah.
have been. He should have been on there
I could agree with that.
over James Harden. I'm not even
Oh
gonna lie.
hell yeah, man. That's another dude. That's a one trick pony. Dude. I don't like.
I think that Klay Thompson should have been on there over Russell Westbrook
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah,
because for some reason we can't. Since when do we award tryhards?
bruh. This is the world we live in, bruh. Generation X is gone, bruh. My generation is gone. We live in a world where you get trophies just for showing the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? So we create stats to make people feel good now. You know what I mean? We
Yeah,
don't build toughness no more. You know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother subject, man. But yeah,
this
basketball definitely was great. It was. It was. But
it still is depending on the teams that you're watching.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was like, I don't know, like I said, it kind of reminded me why I stopped watching it. Like, it burns me. Like, dude, do y'all not know y'all finna go home and you taking these dudes out with over a minute on the clock? I don't give a fuck. Let that been back in the day. They'd have been playing like hell no. We down by 10. We finna try to figure some shit out. I don't know what that type of shit is.
But the thing that killed me,
It's just
the
different.
refs were
It's just
letting them
different now.
play.
Huh? What'd you say?
The refs were letting them play
Yeah, it's just different now. It's just so different now.
because there was a lot of stuff that was going on. I know for a fact during the regular season it would have been called a foul.
Yeah.
I know for a
Oh,
fact.
hell
They
yeah.
were
Hell
letting
yeah.
a lot of stuff go.
They was letting a lot of shit slide.
Yeah,
They was
and
calling some bullshit though. I ain't gonna stand though.
but the
Like
thing is,
Terry,
if
they was calling them flops when I was like, you couldn't see that was a flop. Fuck that. Some shit where they didn't even know how to act. They didn't know how to sell
right,
it to me. I was like, you finna get that $5,000 fine.
like
That's
just
fine.
throwing your hands up and making yourself fall backwards, like
Yeah.
there's
Yeah, that
there's
shit
a
was
guy
weird.
on Boston that I can't stand.
Who was it?
It's the other Williams, the light skinned Williams.
Oh no, he got hit though. He was bleeding.
That was He did not get hit in the face.
He did. He was bleeding. He got hit
I can't-
somewhere. It was blood on that towel.
You could give yourself a nosebleed slit.
No, it wasn't a nosebleed. It was inside his mouth.
He got
He
hit,
was squeezing inside his lip with the towel.
but my thing is, a player is supposed to at least have room to pivot or be able to pivot. He wasn't. If you take away the ability for a man to pivot, the only way that he's going to be able to move is through you.
Well, I
So,
get that. I get that.
I
I get
mean,
that.
I think that
But
should have been a no call.
I get it,
Hell, and
but
a lot of
it could have been a low post and bump his ass out versus one of these. You know what I'm saying? Coming up
I mean,
for
because
the
but
elbow.
he couldn't get his foot over. How can
Well, I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I come from a tough area anyway. Shit, I wouldn't have called that shit either. Shit, goddamn me. You chose to put yourself in that space. This is what's finna happen, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It is what it is. It's hard ball. You want it or you don't want it. Don't
that's
look at me.
true.
You know what I'm saying?
I can
That's
agree.
I just feel like they're making the game too soft. That's all. I'm not saying we all
It,
know basketball is not a contact sport, but I'll be damned. You just supposed to let motherfuckers shoot. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to sit there. You know, I can't even get if you jump and I jump and I land before you and you land on my foot. That's a foul. Bullshit. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro.
I mean,
Because regardless of
that
the fact,
one.
if the nigga gonna sprain his ankle, nigga gonna sprain his ankle. Am I
Okay,
lying? Am I lying?
you. No, you're not lying. You getting into my territory. If he dies, he dies.
No, I'm just saying, I'm being real. Like, I feel like shit like that. And then all the offensive shit pisses me off because they don't call it. Niggas and they got rid of the kicking the leg shit out, right? But they ain't got rid of all the other shit like leaning into somebody when you shoot. No, that should be offensive. Nigga, you intentionally put your body on this dude. That dude was just standing there, and you gonna lean out, man. I don't know. It turns me off. You know what I mean? It turns me off.
I
But
get it. There's a lot of stuff that should be called or shouldn't be called. It's
right,
just up to the ref's discretion.
and
But
that's the
that's
biggest
one thing
problem.
I can say that I was glad that there was not a lot of ticky tack stuff called.
Yeah, it wasn't
It
a lot.
made it a lot more enjoyable to watch.
Mm-hmm.
But the way that the the younger players on Boston Celtics couldn't handle it.
Yeah, yeah.
They couldn't
Especially
handle the physicality because
Tatum.
what
Tatum was boggled. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause he was getting this shit when he was open, when he was in rhythm. But the minute they started like applying the pressure on him, so to speak, he
mhm.
didn't know how to use it.
Oh
See,
my God, that's
he didn't know how to
like
use it. You know,
look,
you don't have to shoot the ball because they all on you. You know what I'm saying? Use that
no,
shit. Draw them niggas up, let they won't be on you. Make them think you is. Set up some shit. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
Let that been the Spurs. They'd have been like, bet they would have invited that shit. Somebody finna go straight down the hole on your ass, and it's gonna be a
Yeah,
pass.
yeah. The driving kick
Yeah,
is just
exactly.
it's just that Jason Tatum or what is his name? Jason Tatum. Okay,
Yeah,
he hasn't learned how to use his body yet
right, right. It's not all about shooting.
because the switches that Draymond and Andrew Wiggins was doing on him were a
Mm-hmm.
thing. They were a defensive masterclass, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Mm-hmm.
a defensive master putting this boy in such bad positions with his own body. That
Mm-hmm.
was beautiful. And the intelligence that they showed, like they would look at a way that they scored on one drive,
Mm-hmm.
and then they would try it again on the next drive, and they would push them into a completely opposite position to force the
Mm-hmm.
pass. It was
Mm-hmm.
beautiful. I think that they underutilized Robert Williams, but
Mm-hmm.
it came to a point where he was becoming unbearable to play because the switch with him on Curry or him on Poole or him on Andrew, it
Yeah, by him
it
being young, he
became
was falling for a lot of dumb shit. You know,
yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you. I blame the team for that, allowing that switch up to happen like that. You know what I'm saying? But to go back to what you were saying about Draymond and Wiggins, you know, that was smart as fuck because I'm gonna be real with you. Tatum on just said his fucking name, not Wiggins, the other one. Um
Draymond.
Draymond, he know that Tatum can take him. You see what I'm saying? But the
Mhm.
thing is, it's an agitating thing to get used to one person. Then you got constantly. It's one thing to get used to one person. Then you got to get used to two people.
Mhm.
Their style of defense. You get what I'm saying? So you're bound to make mistakes. But I will say this: a lot of Tatum problems was the turnovers.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he was like turnover king, bro. Like
Oh
I
my
was like, what are
God.
you
They
doing,
put
bro?
out a
Like,
statistic
and he kept making
during
it
this
seem like somebody
playoff.
fouled him, and what nobody, you know what I'm saying, fouled him, bro.
Clean rips. Clean rips.
Yeah.
It was crazy because they put out the numbers throughout the
Mm-hmm.
whole playoffs. He
Mm-hmm.
had 120 turnovers by himself.
Yeah. It was, and and it's always under the rim, somewhere close to the rim.
hmm
You know, where
and the amount
he's
of bad
supposed to
passes.
finish.
He like whenever like people don't understand what defense is in the NBA. A lot of times they think it's just being all up on your man. No, 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 no. It's being in your man's airspace and sliding your feet.
Right.
You have to be able to slide your feet. And the way that Andrew Wiggins and Draymond Green were able to slide their feet and to force him from his right hand to his left hand, or whenever he got to his right hand and was going around one of them, they trapped him.
Right.
That was beautiful. And something else that's not getting credit. Did you know Steph Curry actually put up good defensive numbers in the finals?
Shit, I really didn't trip off of for real.
Opponents that he was guarding went 3 for 20.
Shit, I was goddamn astonished to see this nigga go to the whole way he was doing. Like, fuck these niggas. Like, if I break something, I break something. I'm sitting on my couch talking about, now that's how you play. I don't care how little I am. I want this shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. What's the worst? You gonna foul me, nigga? You know what I'm saying?
And he's a 90% free throw shooter.
And I can shoot them. Shit.
So pick your poison. Are you gonna play off of me and let me shoot? Or are you gonna be up on me and let me drive and I'm gonna get 3 points either way? Exactly. Which one?
Exactly. JB some ways, and you're right. Boston was the bigger team. It just was the most inexperienced team. They was inexperienced, bro. And you know, and that's to say that it's not like, oh, Golden State beat up on a toddler or something. You get what I'm saying?
No.
It's not to say that. It's just that there's levels to it. That's all I can say. These guys been here before. What, six? They got 4 out of 6 appearances.
4 out of 6.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They been here before. Curry getting older. Curry want that mother back. Wait a minute. That's what I want to touch on before we go to the next subject, bro. Because we've been talking about basketball a whole damn hour. Goddamn me. Iguodala. Didn't he just get re-signed back to these motherfuckers?
Yes.
And got a goddamn ring. Shout out to Iguodala, nigga. Shout out to Iguodala, nigga. Shit.
But the thing is, after listening to Steve Kerr and Joe Lacob, because I follow the team, they brought him back in not as a scoring option or a defensive option. They brought him in there as a mentor for Andrew.
Yeah, that vet shit. You need look. That used to be a huge thing in any sport. You know what I'm telling you. In football, you need a vet. In basketball, you need a vet. You need that, bro. You need somebody who'd have been the furthest they've been, and you know what I mean? Like, you need that. You can't just, or else you got the blind leading the blind.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like having an assistant coach that's actually playing with the team. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That's why I say Golden State. That's why I say Golden State is the best situation for a young player to get into, because you have somebody who's going to drive you and challenge you on a defensive end in Draymond Green or Andre Iguodala, and then you have somebody who's going to encourage you to shoot.
Right.
They're going to encourage you to shoot and to work on your craft, and Klay Thompson and Steph Curry. And then not to mention, your coach was one of the greatest clutch shooters in sports history. So you have no choice but to have excellent development.
Right.
Which goes back to what we always say.
That Jordan shit with him.
Yeah.
He don't tell that asshole story for nothing. That shit made Kerr who the fuck he was. To have a motherfucker be like, look, you motherfucker, I know you can shoot, you better do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that man pushed Kerr to the limit.
And the thing is, if you shoot it and you miss it, at least you took the damn shot.
You took the fucking shot, bro. And you don't let that shot fuck with you. You gonna shoot it again. You know what I'm saying? Because
shooters shoot.
That's right.
And that's like, I get it. I get the mimicry. While every team is trying to mimic that or bring in their assistants or people in their front office to try to mimic that. But you can't get that without starting off with a Mark Jackson.
No,
Because what Mark Jackson put in them boys
they still
was
got it, bro.
different. They haven't
They
forgot
still got it.
because
They ain't forgot none of that.
they were strong defensively. They just had problems scoring because Mark Jackson wouldn't take the handcuffs off of Steph or
Right.
Clay.
There was like a I can't remember. It was a while back.
And think
He was
about the
saying,
vets that they had while Steph Curry and Klay Thompson were drafted. They had Baron Davis, Steven Jackson, Antoine Walker. Like, no, Antoine Jameson, not Antoine Walker. But they had these vets around them. So they had no choice but to be tough.
It was something about a brotherhood or something. And he was saying he used to make them go eat and all sorts of shit. It was, I mean, I'm trying to remember exactly where I said, but anyway, he said that he was teaching about it's a brotherhood, bro. And he always had like a scripture or something he would read or something. Something to bring them closer, or whatever the case may be. You know, he's telling them that you're not gonna play like you could play like a team, but if you play like more like a family, you'll win. And all that
And that's
shit.
a team is a lot different than a family.
Yeah. So it was something. My mind boggled where and it's like there, but I can see it, but I can't.
You just can't quote it. You could paraphrase it, but you can't give the exact quote.
But yeah, man. Shout out to Steve Kerr. Shout out to the whole squad. Hey, man, shout out to St. Louis Stand Up. Tatum still got there, though. You know what I'm saying? He'll be back. You know what I mean? He living and learning. You know what I mean? But shout out to everybody on that. Everybody that just walked up in this thing, make sure y'all wipe y'all feet before you walk up in my damn house. Hit that damn like button. You understands me?
I got a question for you.
Grow real
I got one more question up for you. Just one more question. Okay. Boston, Golden State. What trade package would you put together from each team to get Joel Embiid?
I really don't like that nigga, but okay. Nothing. I don't know.
Nothing?
I don't know. I don't like the dude. I don't. To me, he's a big bully, and once you show him that you're not afraid of him, he's not the same guy. Okay. It does something to him.
Okay. Gotcha.
You know,
well,
you should,
that takes that out.
Like for instance, you put Joel Embiid under the rim against Williams. Williams gonna treat that nigga like he ain't shit. And he not gonna like that. He gonna want to fight. He gonna want to do all this. You know what I'm saying? He not gonna be the same dude. He's used to being the big bad man. When you got a bunch of other ones now that's probably waiting on that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't know.
I want to tell you what I would do for the Philadelphia 76ers. I would actually bring in Charles Oakley as an advisor.
Shit. He gonna be
like,
you can't steal the ball, punch him. That's what we used to do. Punch him in his kneecap.
Shoulder.
Punch him in the kneecap.
Shoulder check the hell out of him.
Dude, he get too low. Get low with him. Punch him in his kneecap.
Speaking of punch, there's going to be some punches thrown. And one guy looks very timid and intimidated, and the other one looks focused and ready to go.
Before we get to that, shout out to NYC. Belanga got what he deserved, bro. And I hate to say it like that, but that shit pissed me off. And it pissed me off even more that I thought they was just going to let that shit go. That man is suspended. Yeah, you can hate me for what I said. He got suspended for 6 months and with a light fine.
6 months?
6 months.
That's cool down time between fights.
That's cool. That's cool because it's actually longer because he can't set up no fight. He can't do nothing. But he lucky he got that light. I'm just happy something happened because I didn't want to see no trend and no shit like this. And I felt like if y'all didn't see Edward Belanga bite that man or attempted 3 times to bite this man, he didn't bite him. He attempted 3 times to. He even admitted it. You know, Something had to happen, and I felt like he was trying to find a way out that fight. Anyways, he was being
Because he was
dominated,
losing.
bro. He was
Like, let's
losing.
be honest,
He
he
didn't know
lost
what to
that
do.
fight.
Yeah,
He lost.
he's in the ring, and I'm finna lose to this 38-year-old dude. You see what I'm saying? He couldn't understand. He couldn't comprehend the fact that I threw my best shot, and this dude's still coming forward. You see what I'm saying? And now everybody know the monster don't look like the monster no more.
See, I think the punishment was not enough. I think it was not enough. I think he deserved at least a year, 18-month suspension.
Hey,
That's what I
I
think.
wouldn't be mad at that neither, because that was like, wow, like you resorted.
That was blatant. That was the only thing he didn't do was have his mouth guard out.
Yeah.
I think it was so blatant. It was so blatant and so egregious to where.
What did you think? Even if, peep this, say he did have his mouth guard out, right? And he actually succeeded and beat biting old boy. And I hate to keep saying old boy, because I keep on goddamn me forgetting his name. But he actually bit him, right? What the hell? And Nguelu, Alexis Nguelu. He's a vet. Do you think by you biting him was gonna make him want to quit?
No, it's gonna make him want to fuck him up.
Exactly.
You would have seen him let his hands go.
That's what pissed me off more than anything. You obviously didn't know. Don't get me wrong. My dude could be considered a tomato can. He been boxing a long time. He lost to Benavidez, and I think he lost to Ramirez.
He's only lost to champions.
Yeah, he lost 2 champions.
He only has 5 losses on his ledger, and the 2 major losses were to just the champions or to number 1 contenders who ended up being champions.
Exactly. So what made you that let me know like you didn't do your homework per se, what you was in the ring with?
No.
You going off what somebody told you, or you should be able to walk through this guy.
Like,
that's what pissed me off more than anything, bro. Like, bro, people had high hopes for Ed Berlanger. I was even on me and you was on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we think he gonna be next up. Yeah, champion for him, right? And then you do that.
See, I think the only reason why he got suspended was for the optics of the situation, because it was caught on camera. If it wasn't caught on camera, he wouldn't have got suspended.
I think a lot of shit slipped when they on camera, bro.
Like, that's why I said I don't think this suspension is just a joke. It's a joke. This is a favor to Bob. This is a favor to Bob, in my opinion, because if it was me, 18 months, $25,000 fine.
That's where I was like now 6 months don't bother me, but the $10,000 fine, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, whatever.
It don't even sound right.
Did something. Yeah, that's why. Like, I'm agreeing with you, but the just not on the length of time. You get what I'm saying? Like, by saying 6 months was cool because you can't even talk about a fight. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But the $10,000 fine made it feel like, oh, we're only doing this because we have to. You get what I'm saying? Like, for real. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Like, I felt it could have been a year, but $10,000 though, I was like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's what pisses me off. And then you see other boxers and they get ridiculed for the smallest shit. And somehow this is being spent like it's a joke and it's funny. This shit ain't fucking funny, bro. This supposed to be boxing. That's why you put the tape on your wraps and put the gloves on. You ain't supposed to be in there trying to bite, like really cause physically harm. You already causing physically harm with the gloves, let alone you trying to bite. Nah, bro.
It was extra.
Ain't no respect from that. Ain't no respect from that. And you get frustrated.
That's why I say
because you've been exposed.
That's why I say that this is a joke, because if you want good representation in boxing, yes, you want a nasty boxer, you do, but you want it to be in the confines of the rules, the confines of competition. You don't want it to be extracurricular. You do not. You don't want somebody out there that's like that, because now that's a trend if it happens again. And
Man, if y'all,
chances are the next person that's going to get into the ring with him is going to do the same thing, try to frustrate him to hell
yep,
to get him to react. Because you've
yep,
already proved that you cannot control your emotions in the confines of that ring. You
mm-hmm,
cannot. And I don't think
mm-hmm.
that that's good for boxing. I don't think that's good for his career. And I
No,
don't
it's
think that's
not good
good
for.
for
It ain't
it's
good for
not,
boxing.
it's
Definitely not good for boxing. And it's definitely not good for his career at all, bro. But they trying to spin it like, he heard they put the apology thing out talking about lack of maturity. I did show a lack of maturity in the ring. It's something
no, no,
like
no,
that.
no.
I'm
But he
paraphrasing it,
bragged
but
about it after the fight. Yeah, I tried to
whatever.
pull a Tyson.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But the next day he tried to apologize and all that. Like, and it's like it's a running joke. That shit not cool, bro. It wasn't cool when Mike did the shit.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, and not only one time, you attempted 3 times, bruh. But if anybody found him, tell them to come on over this way to the judge table, because I got a lot of questions. And I stand on what I say, man. That was a bad look, Edgar Berlanga. I swear to God. And it looked like you were just frustrated as shit. And from a fan perspective, now I'm speaking, dude, I still think you got potential. I just think that, and like I say, this is just my opinion. I feel like you should play to your strengths and not play to what people want you to be. As simple as plain. You know what I'm saying? Because the way I see you fight now is not how you were fighting when you first came out.
No.
And you was
Something totally different.
right, and them guys could have been all tomato cans. I don't know, and I'm not a big guy that call people tomato cans. I call it the ones I know for sure is tomato cans, but I don't want to say all of them was. But here lately, your last 4 fights have been major steps up in competition compared to what you're fighting. And you're fighting in a whole different style, like other than what we used to seeing you, and it's not panning out.
It's not
You know what I'm
looking the
saying?
same.
It's not panning
It's not
out.
looking the same. At least when we talk about fighters along the lines of a Devin Haney, Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia, Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford, even Jamel and Jamal Charlo.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that we can say about them, honestly, is they're consistent with the game plan. They're
Who they
consistent
are, their style.
they're consistent with who they are.
With who they are.
Who are you?
Right. Because now everybody's in question. Like, where's the guy from the first 16 fights?
Yeah.
Where's that
Finishing
guy?
people in the first round that had the power.
Where
Where's
did
that
go?
power?
Right. Hell yeah. God damn it. Name a Klitschko. Was it Vitaly Klitschko? Gonna be getting off the Ash Bravery Award, I believe it is.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. They're gonna be honoring him at the ESPYs. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. Stepping up in greatness, going to war. Even talking to boxing. Like, we shouldn't be supporting, have no fights over there where they at or whatever, supporting in any kind of way until this shit stops, which I had agreed. You know what I'm saying? People over there dying and shit, and too many people wouldn't step up to the plate like that. People would be like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Him and his brother, yeah, Vitaly Klitschko. Yeah, the Arthur Ashe Courage Award. My bad. Yeah, that Bravery Courage Award. You know what I'm saying? So you can't say too much. You can't say anything bad for real about this guy right here, man, when it comes to boxing. You know what I'm saying? Held his own shit. Held them down. Him and his brother had them belts at one point in time. He held them belts so goddamn long. Shit. When he lost, it was like about time. You know what I'm saying? Like that was mentality. Like about time somebody beat the old man. Shit. Because Dr. Hammer wasn't no joke. You know what I mean? And for the courage that he took in the ring, and to take that same courage outside of the ring to jump in gunfire, dude, you was a true champion in my book. Gangsters are all gangsters. This man is the man.
Yeah.
I swear, he deserves this award, bro.
Yeah, he does. And it's well deserved. And I think it's one of those instances where you can look at him as a role model.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for real.
Standing for truth,
Right.
righteousness, and justice. The same things that we should all strive for to celebrate in everything in our everyday lives, which seem to get put by the wayside with the current climate of things.
Mm-hmm.
I think that takes real courage to do that.
Yeah,
And I
100%.
salute it. I
Oh, I,
salute it.
I salute it 100% too, man.
Okay.
People call themselves hating on it, but no. Don't hate on
What
it.
do you believe, like, honest to God, why do you think that Canelo is getting criticism in his preparation for the Triple G fight? People believe that he's not taking it serious.
I won't say that I won't say I don't feel like he's not taking it seriously, just that he's already been there twice. And it's not necessarily a fight that he wanted. It's just the people wanted it. Believe it or not, a lot of people wanted a third. Because, like I say, people feel like Triple G won them fights. You see what I'm saying? So, but the only argument I have, I used to want to see it. And I'm going to watch it. You know, before people make it seem like I'm not going to watch it. I am. I just wish it happened right away. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then you would have ended that trilogy instead of stretching it out. Cause shoot, how old is Triple G? About to be 40.
40.
Yeah, or he is 40, or one of them. Yeah, you didn't stretch that whole thing out, and you're not gonna get no props if you win now. People gonna have this thing to say, but you did stretch it out. You did wait to the, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And it's gonna sound like it's the truth because when you watch the other fights, he had you running, he had you on the back foot. You know, you get what I'm saying? So the only other person when since you had you on your back foot this late was who?
Bivol.
Bivol. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. Bro. I hope it be a good entertaining fight though, but shoot, ain't no telling now, cause Bivol might lit a match under Triple G ass like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm. I mean, but in all honesty, Triple G did not look spectacular in his last showing either.
No, I will say this. My dude still hit hard. He ain't afraid to take no hits. He's still gonna come forward, but he has slowed down quite a bit. And the stamina. You know, he was sweating after the first round when he fought Murata, but he still got him up out of there though. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. If you still can produce that, that's fine. But I hope that it makes for a great matchup where maybe Triple G gonna want to step in now because he know that. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
May end up being a great bout. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely gonna watch the fight, no doubt. I'm gonna watch it. I'm just hoping it's a very enjoyable fight.
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
And,
but go ahead.
and before we get into the Beterbiev and Joe Smith, I want to give a shout out to the Chicago Cubs for snapping a 10-game losing streak against the red hot Atlanta Braves, who were coming into the series with a 18-game winning streak. That's huge. That's huge for morale.
Right, because they had the momentum, didn't it? Shit.
And that stops your manager from getting fired.
Right.
That stops your manager from getting fired.
Y'all love him. Y'all really love him.
Y'all had to do something. And that's pretty much it for us with baseball. The Yankees are on a historic run right now. And baseball is always fun when the Yankees are winning.
Oh, Lord.
And the Dodgers are winning. Well, I know you're not going to feel the same way about the Yankees. I don't feel the same way about the Yankees, honestly. In all honesty, fuck the Yankees. Fuck the Yankees. The only reason why they're good is because they got a deep checkbook. That's it.
Oh shit! Right.
That's the only reason why the Dodgers are good, because they got all the damn money. So of course they can be good. But you still have to practice and you still have to play the games. So I give the props and all that different type of stuff to teams who are willing to take chances and win. So shout out to the Yankees, shout out to the Dodgers. This is the first time in history within this week we've had 5 no-hitters.
Mm.
5
Damn, for
no-hitters.
real?
5 no-hitters.
I ain't been keeping up on baseball. Okay. That's what's up.
That's big. That's huge for a pitcher to pitch a
Hell
complete
yeah.
game shutout.
That's
Complete
nuts.
game
You
shutout.
said it's been
That's
5
big.
of them?
It's been 5 of them this week.
Wow. In 1 week?
In 1 week.
Wow. Wow. See, I don't be watching ESPN like that. I gotta turn ESPN on. I gotta get my dun-dun-dun. I gotta get that shit on. Shit. Damn.
And also, I want to give a big shout out to my city. I'm proud of my city because Kansas City for getting the World Cup.
Oh shit, man.
We got the World Cup. I'm happy.
The one out the liquor store? What?
No,
What?
the World Cup, not the drinking cup.
What you talking about? Hockey?
No, soccer.
Oh, okay.
The World Cup, where every country comes to play football.
You sure it ain't the one from Quickie Mart?
I'm sure. And also, I want to give a shout out to the Colorado Avalanche for doing the impossible and beating the hell out of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Yeah.
Colorado, beat the fuck out of Tampa Bay some more. I can't stand the city, can't stand none of the teams. Do what you got to do. Thank you for the 13-2 win. Do it again and again and again. Make it a clean sweep. Fuck Tampa Bay.
Hell no.
I don't like shit out of Tampa Bay.
God damn.
I don't even like the fake ass beaches they got in Tampa Bay. I don't like.
What you gonna do if we go on tour, boy? They gonna boo the fuck out of your ass. They're like, fuck.
I
Polo.
don't care.
They gonna like,
Boo
fuck
me.
Polo. Y'all get his ass too. We come there to goddamn. Y'all get his ass. God damn. Fuck Tampa. Fuck them. Fuck the air they breathe. Fuck the buildings. Fuck the bricks to make their buildings. Fuck the mortar on their streets. Fuck
they
fuck
grass,
the sand.
nigga.
Fuck the grains that make the motherfucking sand, nigga. Fuck the salt in the water. This nigga just fuck every goddamn thing. God damn.
Fuck Tampa.
G Fish, shout out to the dollar store steaks.
Hey, that's exactly what Tampa is.
God, this nigga right here, bro. This
Fuck
nigga
Tampa.
right here, bro.
Fuck the Lightning. Fuck the Devil Rays. Definitely fuck the Buccaneers.
I'm with you on that. Fuck y'all Buccaneers. I'll say that. Now I can agree there. I like Tampa. Hey, shout out Tampa Bay, Florida. Shout out to Florida, but fuck y'all Buccaneers. Green Bay all day. Straight up.
Fuck the Buccaneers.
But
speaking of fucking and getting fucked up, Joe Smith is gonna get his ass beat.
That's why I was gonna say, okay, so you taking Joe Smith. Y'all heard it. He taking Joe Smith.
No.
He just said
Bruh.
out his mouth that Joe Smith not gonna get his ass beat. Y'all heard him say it. So he
Bruh.
taking Joe Smith. I'm taking Better B. You know what I'm saying?
Joe Smith literally needs to. This is the key to victory for Joe
real.
Smith.
Seriously though, seriously. What do you think Joe Smith got to do to win this fight?
You want the comical answer or you want the serious answer?
No, I want the serious answer, man. The serious, man.
The serious answer for him to win is to keep his back off the ropes, his back off the corner, and stay on his bike and utilize his jab to his advantage and work in levels. Gut, head. Gut, head. Because the only way that he's going to have a chance to win this fight is to frustrate frustrate Beterbiev to the point to where he's just rushing in to where he could counter him.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only chance this man has.
Yeah.
Like, honest to God.
I concur. I really do. I feel like he needs to use, like you say, stay off them damn ropes, use his height, keep that jab out there, and occasionally set up shit to go to the body and work on top. Because Beterbiev is a bit relentless when coming forward. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's about it, bro. And set him up for counters, bro. Like, for real, it's not much. It's not much. And it's sad. It's not sad. It's just that, like, damn, what could he do? It's just not there. Based on his other fights and things like that, he's gonna have to. His best bet is definitely use his height
and to throw
and
with
jab.
conviction. Throw with conviction.
But we do know Joe got a heavy hit. You know what I'm saying? He's a heavy hitter. It's just we ain't been seeing it.
It's just, see, this is what it looks like for a Ferrari to be going at 120 and slamming into a wall. This is the perfect example of ant and boot.
Mm-hmm.
I think if this fight goes past 8, that's a moral victory for Smith. That's a moral victory.
I think somebody get knocked the fuck out. And if it go distance, go because Joe Smith on the back foot been running the whole time and he gonna end up losing. He's gonna have to take his chances. Because you're dealing with a guy, like I said, that's used to coming forward. He's used to being a shorter fighter. He's used to taking hits to get in. You just saw this man's skull on TV the last time Beterbiev fought. Was leaking like turn your water faucet on. That's how that dude head was leaking. And as soon as his head got cracked and he went like this and saw his glove, he beat the fuck out of dude.
Beat the fuck? Wait, that's an understatement.
He beat the pure D shit out of dude, as my grandma would say. I'm so like, it made you wonder, like, was he just toying with that nigga the whole time? Like, what the fuck?
I'm not even gonna lie, Slick. I felt bad for old dude.
Yeah, bro. Like, dog, you split that dude clean. I'm talking about crap. When Bernie Mac said bust your head to the white meat, that's exactly what that dude did, and it did not stop Beterbiev. So we know he can take a cut and keep on going. It just pissed him off. Exactly. That nigga, he forgot about that cut like he thought he was Wolverine, like he was gonna instantly heal up or some shit. And that's another thing. I think jab the fuck out that spot because that wasn't too long ago. So that scar tissue still there.
I think it was one of those points to where it's like, oh, I can hit you like a man now.
Right.
I think it was one of those.
But that's another thing for Joe Smith. Jab the fuck out that spot. That scar tissue still fresh. So bust his ass right back open. Just put some punches together behind it. You could possibly get a stoppage. But I think
they didn't stop it for that fight. I don't think they're gonna stop anything in this fight.
But I think Beterbiev though too now. Beterbiev is most definitely the favorite. I think we've been campaigning for Beterbiev. When we learned about this fight, we already made our pick a while ago. But make no mistake, Beterbiev can get knocked out. We ain't gonna say Joe. We talking about Joe. Joe got power. If Joe catch that man flush, Beterbiev can go down. Now, will it keep him down? I don't know. But, I think Beterbiev got to use a little more head movement to get inside just because, like I said, that scar tissue fresh. Damn. Damn. Hold on, y'all. Excuse me. But that scar tissue is still fresh. He need to take note of that. Use his jab, He ain't gonna connect much with it. Use most of his fangs set up. He needs to be going to the body, chop the tree down. Once he get, that's gonna slow. Think that's gonna slow. Joe, I'm telling you, Joe finna be on the back foot, bro. He gonna have to be turning that nigga body or slow Joe ass down. Joe not gonna stand there and trade with that man. If Joe stand there and trade with that man, I'm gonna be shocked.
He's gonna have to be. He's gonna have to be first to the punch, and if that's the case, he's gonna have to be first.
I'm gonna be shocked if Joe stands still and be like, I'm just finna knuckle up with this cat. Oh my god, it'll be fight. I'm gonna call it. It's gonna be fight of the year.
But the thing is,
if Joe don't run, I'm on video. This will be fight of the year. If these two dudes stand there and go at it, bro.
Like, if they do that, because he's already proven that he couldn't do it with Bivol, because Bivol's already beat him doing that.
Mm-hmm. Well, Bivol kind of boxing too, though.
Yeah, but Beterbiev is a different animal.
Yeah, but yeah, hell yeah. Beterbiev tough for Bivol. You know what I'm saying? Like it.
This is a whole nother cat. I see a situation, honestly, where Joe hits him with his best shot, and Beterbiev looks at him with a bloody grin and just,
and I can see that shit too, because that's how crazy his ass is, bro. That ain't
crazy. And just put his hands down and just start walking through his punches just to land one. I can see that shit,
bro. I just know this is gonna be a great fight, and I'm telling you, it'll be fight of the year. If that dude do not run, it's gonna be fight of the year. I see motherfuckers getting hurt. Who gonna get hurt first? I don't know. I just know this is what it's all about. Like heavyweight, get busy. You know what I'm saying?
If Joe hurts Beterbiev, it's gonna have to be from something sneaky. It's gonna have to be a sneaky punch.
Yeah,
it's gonna have to. He's gonna have to work his feints.
It's gonna, yeah. He's gonna have to feint. He's gonna have to feint to the. He's gonna have to go to the body and body head. You know what I'm saying? Like Roy say, body head style, like all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though it's weird to say that because Joe technically is the taller dude, you know, or whatever, where he should be able to pick and choose his shots, but because who he's up against, it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? Now, I will say Beterbiev has only fought, I believe, 2 times since 2019. You know, God damn it. How old is Beterbiev? Beterbiev is about 37, 38 years old. And I believe
he's a sparring partner to Usyk.
I know Joe is 32.
But bro, Beterbiev is a sparring partner. He's a sparring partner for Usyk.
I mean, I know, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's tough. He's tough. So I mean, but you know,
is behind the 8 ball for real.
Joe been fighting more frequently, so we gonna see. I mean, these are little small factors that could play a part. You know, if Joe
is this? Is this his second fight this year? His second fight this year?
Who, Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah, Beterbiev only fought twice since 2019.
Yeah, so that stamina is going to be the key for this fight. Right.
That's what I'm saying. That little thing could pop up. You get Joe Smith being on his toes, boxing the fuck out this nigga, and you got Beterbiev just chasing him all around the ring, getting tired. Joe could get a late knockout. You know what I'm saying?
But
I think he get an early knockout if he land that money punch. I mean, shit. Like I say, both of these guys got heavy hands, bro.
But one thing that Beterbiev knows how to do that Joe Smith doesn't is cut off the ring.
Facts.
When you have the ability to make the ring a lot smaller or cut it in half, you're already 50% there. It's a victory.
Yeah, no, that's 100% true. That's why I guess both our key to victory for him was what? Keep your back off the motherfucking ropes, nigga. For real, that's gonna be serious. Cause as soon as you touch the ropes, he gonna jump all over your ass. You know what I'm saying? That's a trademark he is. As Soon as I'm talking about you can't do that. He gonna pop, 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 pop. He just gonna go crazy on you. You gonna have to know where you at all times. You know what I'm saying? Salute to 913 boxes back up in this thing. What's up, man?
What's going on, man? I meant to give you my number.
Oh yeah. But
Bro,
I think tomorrow's most definitely most. Oh, it ain't just about him neither though. Y'all smash that like button. Y'all be playing too, bro. Smash that fucking like button, dog. We need to get these subscribers up, bro. We need to get this shit moving. You know what I'm saying? Just let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but we do got undercard treats though. We do got undercard treats. Bruce Carrington, aka Shoo Shoo, in a 6th rounder. All right. Jahai Tucker, 6th rounder. Floyd Diaz, if y'all don't know who that name is, Floyd Money Diaz. Y'all didn't seen him, trust me. You either seen him when he was little or you seen him when he was grown. He was a little boy that used to be in Mayweather videos on 24/7. Remember Mayweather used to do 24/7?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who Floyd Diaz is. He can fight. 6th rounder. We got Troy Isley, 6th rounder. All right. Then we got 3 other fights. You know what I'm saying? Now, the thing is about this, y'all, they all are undercards. So y'all know how it go. It may be on right, there you go, little cash out. Right. There you go. Yes, sir. That's who he is. CB remember who he is. Y'all know how this shit works on ESPN. Now we know the main card gonna be on. Hold on, I'm gonna make sure. It's gonna be on regular ESPN and ESPN Plus. I imagine the undercards are gonna be on ESPN Plus, but I could be wrong too because they may be on ESPN too. They do that sometimes. So if you got ESPN, ESPN2,
ESPN
Plus,
News.
Yeah, check all those, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely gonna be on here for all these, man, because y'all know I'm a big fan of Shoo Shoo. I gotta see him fight. And Jahai Tucker, big fan of Jahai Tucker. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get Bruce. We gotta get Shoo Shoo on the show, bro. Most definitely.
I've been trying to contact Jahai, but I guess he's been in camp and stuff. This is usually when I get a chance to talk to him, like the day before fights. But I just, with everything that was going on today, I didn't even contact him. I wanted to get him on for the show tonight. I really did. It's just life.
Oh, yeah, right. I know. But we finna put that shit to work. They know what to do over the judges table. We finna put this shit to work. I'm gonna put this link in here. See what 913 wants to say. I think he said he wants to change numbers through the chat. It's in there. The link in the chat, bro. That's what anybody want to come on for real. If y'all got y'all comments, you want to say what you need to say. You know what I'm saying? Phone lines they're down right now. Phone lines will be back up. We're going to have every which way starting next Friday. If you want to call in or you can just hop on. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. No, I did. Yeah, I did. Ended up having it 10-2. I ended up having it 10-2.
I didn't change my mind.
I didn't say you did. I did though.
The only thing I can say is I've seen a draw.
I definitely, and the thing is too, if that happened, I wouldn't have been mad either though. You know, I just saw a couple of rounds where it was like, all right, this is where I get. Now the 2 rounds that I most definitely gave Kambosos was like takeoff rounds. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And what's up with you, brothers?
What it do?
Man, same old soup, just reheated.
I hear you. Hey, I like that avatar you got up there. That's dope.
Yeah, man. You know, I switched it up, man. I had to take the red flag off, looking like a gangbanger.
I got you.
Hey man, that's history right there. That's history. That's the Kansas City Monarchs, man.
Man, you know what? I just got in the going down the 18th and Vine, man. So I'm kind of like,
he ain't slick though. He ain't slick. It's serving 2 purposes. He ain't slick.
Whatever.
This nigga ain't slick at all.
Yeah, man. But I never watched the fight again, man. Everybody talking like he won, but I even seen the highlights of people talking about, yeah, man, this the highlights. Haney like dominated the fight, but it looked like he was dying in that motherfucker, man. Like he was getting hit with some short, crisp punches, bro, that nobody was like even paying attention to.
When I went back and watched the fight, Cambosis did land some, but then if you go rewatch it, Haney landed some too. He was landing some inside punches and setting up some that I guess I wasn't noticing, like you said, but like at the end of the day, watching it, he pulled that motherfucker out. He really did. He really
Yeah,
pulled that motherfucker out.
but
And
the fight wasn't like, oh shit, man, I need to see that again.
no,
I'm
don't
like,
nobody. That's the whole thing. Don't nobody. And this fool, well, I ain't gonna call him no fool, but Cambosis done activated his rematch thing.
you damn
So
Skippy, I would too.
man, don't nobody want to see that. Ain't gonna make no money.
But shit, hey, it's gonna make some money for him though. You got to look at it like that though. Like, check it out. That's how the boxing game is.
Yeah.
Realistically, if you was Cambosa, what's your biggest payday that you guaranteed right now? Haney.
Oh, that ain't he? I mean, he ain't nothing else out there.
Yeah, exactly. So shit, yeah, hell yeah. So he not retired. So shit, I need that good payday.
Right.
He'll be a hero in this country, even if he never fight in the States again. You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? He'll be a hero, bro. But that's him guaranteeing. That's him guaranteeing a bag, bro. He's got a bag coming.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck a win, man. I want a bag. This is the new era, bro. Like they want the bag.
No, I
So
got you.
yeah, that's what he's on. I
That's so
would have done the
disappointing.
same thing too, though.
But it could be career suicide at the same goddamn time.
Not exactly. Not exactly.
You don't
And I'm gonna
think
tell you
so?
why. I'm gonna tell you why. Cause
Oh, okay.
man, not to like kind of like be, like, oh, I know everything, bro, but I know a whole nother side of boxing.
Right.
There's fighters out there just like in small ass towns, like
Uh-huh.
right outside of in your home state, Missouri.
Right.
It's motherfuckers like, and I'll drop a few names like Rob Calloway, bro.
Oh
Galen,
God.
them niggas is getting money. They
Well,
get money just doing local shows.
wait, well, yeah, we know about those. I'm talking about for as a spotlight and being able to potentially
Yeah,
get you a belt.
he can get money locally just fighting in motherfucking Australia.
Gotcha.
His claim of fame is, oh yeah, man, I fought Devin Haney. Just like these guys claim the fame is, oh yeah, man, I got knocked out by Hasim Rockmine. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
But the local crowd is gonna fuck with him the long way because he a local boy.
Right.
This motherfucker's getting money, bro.
I ain't saying that he won't. I'm not saying that he won't make no money. I'm just saying that at the end of the day, like for his getting his shine on TV and actually having a chance at them belts like that. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. I mean, as far as the popularity money, like the big major bag, like the the $40 million bag and all that, nah, but he'll milk it slowly and he'll end up like, a winner, bro. Like at the end of the day though, like you gotta maximize your skills, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not the most talented dude out there, but if he can get a buzz locally where he at and then turn that shit, bro, like in Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
Look at right now though, like in Oklahoma City, motherfucker was never a world champion, but Buck Smith out there running shit. He a
Mm.
beast. He putting on shows. He's promoting shit. He's like on the knockout list or whatever.
Mm.
It's some revenue that you can make, bro. Just you don't even have to be like a local, like a world champion, bro. You can make money in your area. Real shit. It's dudes that motherfuckers never heard of that's killing it. And then when they done fighting, they killing it on promotion. Because you know what? In order to talk to a promoter, talk to a fighter in their area, bro, like you gotta fuck with them.
Right.
Yeah. This
See, I need
game,
to.
I'm
We don't have to
talking
rap
around
with you. We need
because I
to.
done had a couple. I just came back, you know what I'm saying, from the bar or whatever, bro.
Mm,
Yeah, but yeah, bro.
yeah, we
Bro,
gonna have to
get
rap
their
off
money, bro.
screen, bro. So we need to talk to some of these guys. I need to know some more of these promoters, bro. Real spit.
Yeah,
We gotta link up on that shit, goddamn me. But what you
you
think
got
about
it.
the fight tomorrow?
Which fight's coming on tomorrow?
Joe Smith
Joe Smith.
better be.
Man, it's a tough pick for me though because Joe Smith got that power, man. He can check anybody.
That's why I said he got that power.
He got that power, man. It's like a pick 'em fight for me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm kind of rooting for Beterbiev, man, because he kind of Joe Smith knocked out my boy Bernard Hopkins, so I ain't felt right about him ever since, bro.
But shit, he ain't been the same with his last 2-3 fights though.
Yeah,
That's why he been. I don't know. I don't know what's been going on with him. He ain't getting paid no because the nigga still working.
yeah,
That's what's crazy. My dude boxing and still doing construction. Goddamn me.
yeah. But if he gamed up, he can take that local buzz that he got. Where's he from?
I think Jersey City or something like that. You from
Yeah,
somewhere on the East Coast?
he can take that local buzz and start throwing local shows, and motherfuckers want to see him based on the people that he got beat by.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely. Just like Rolly.
Yeah,
Rolly be back. He kind of won off that. Just like Eastside Cruz.
yeah.
He
Like
won
I
off
don't care
some.
what nobody say, bro. I would love to see Eastside Cruz, man, versus Rolly. I think that shit would be a born burner.
That will be an ignorant ass fight, boy. That shit be like you say, a barn burn. You ain't lying. Them motherfuckers gonna scrap.
Yeah,
Ain't no hoping it's gonna be a good fight. These niggas gonna give the fans what they want, and they gonna go hard.
yeah.
These guys gonna try to bring that shit to motherfucking Rolly. Goddamn me.
Hey,
We,
that's gonna be a hell of a fight, bro. If they
mm-hmm.
made it, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That would be like some Gotti Ward shit. You know what I mean?
fucking right. Be a exciting ass fight, and the people gonna want to see it again.
But I think Pitbull kind of got the edge because shit, you know, uh, Rolly's chin been dented before. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that motherfucker Eastside can take a punch, boy.
Yeah.
That motherfucker can eat a punch.
And getting knocked out is like, a female version, not to be nasty. But once that hymen is broke, bruh, it is what it is.
Right. Yeah, I hope, goddamn me, Rolly ain't shook from it though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the only thing I hope Rolly still keep being Rolly. You know what I'm saying? Because Rolly gonna still have fights he can win out there, and he can bring himself back up to contention. I mean, me and Paulo was talking shit. I just think he need to get away from Bullet. He need to get with somebody who can add to his attributes. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
But
That's why I
at the
think
same
we
time
need to train
though,
the fighter.
I'll give Bullet props for his game plan, that he made. But other
Mm-hmm.
than that though, he needs some other shit though, man. He needs he needs more. He needs work on his footwork. He needs more work on his defense.
Mm-hmm.
He needs like a more seasoned trainer. But I give you props though on the game plan that he had for Tank, but it
Mm-hmm.
just wasn't good enough. But I give him props on it though. You know.
Yeah, yeah, because he got greedy. Because
Mhm.
some people had Rolly winning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some people had Rolly winning. That was the thing about it. It's just that he got fucking greedy.
When I was watching that fight, man, I didn't I wasn't taking score and nothing like that, like trying to watch it hella critical or whatever.
Right.
But I had a sense that Rolly was up too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I thought, oh shit, Rolly doing his thing.
Yeah, and he just need to, like I say, get with a veteran man that can raise his
He needs to
IQ.
get with us.
His
That's what I'm
IQ.
gonna say.
Uh,
We could train. We could get Rolly better prepared for a fight than
boy,
what he was having. Like, honest to God.
We need to get his IQ up, man, because he should have saw that he was being set up, man. That man was baiting him into something.
Because the proper game plan would have been the game plan that Bivol had for Canelo to
Right.
fight Tank.
Right. And but see, that's what I'm saying. Bivol didn't fall for none of them traps. He was like, hell no. You bring your ass off them ropes, nigga. I ain't finna come over there and get caught with something. He played it smart. He just wanted to get that goddamn win. But like, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I watch Rolly again though. Cause like I said, he did more than I thought he was gonna do.
A lot of people thought he was gonna get knocked out in the first round.
And people thought he was gonna just wild out in that motherfucker. He came in that motherfucker boxing, throwing feints and shit. Something I never saw Rolly do before. So he was trying.
The way I had it going, man, is I thought that he was just gonna come out there, man, and just throw like a gang of punches, man, like in the first 2 or 3 rounds, fade out, and then Tank was gonna catch him.
Yep, that's how I thought it was gonna go.
I thought it was just gonna be like a little Tank was gonna probably lose the first 2 or 3 rounds, and then shit, fuck around and be like, oh, okay, now you faded, my turn.
Yep, that's how I thought it was gonna go. Rose gonna come out there throwing hands. He was gonna block a bunch of shit, and he was gonna get tired, and then that's when Gervonta was gonna sleep his ass.
Mm-hmm. But he showed a little bit of controlled aggression.
Yeah.
So
I'm kind
of like right now, bro. No lie though. I'm like, damn, he's more than what I thought he was.
Yep. When he fainted to that gut and caught Tank, I said, oh shit. That's what Tank was like. I gotta stay away from this motherfucker. That nigga hit hard than the motherfucker. I said, damn, all right, Rolly. Shit, Rolly trying to make this a fight. Like, I was shocked. I wasn't shocked. But I know, right? Yo ass.
I told y'all, Rolly got some power.
No, Rolly do got power. I never said he didn't have that shit. His boxing skills, like they got that nigga in front of a damn broom with a glove on that motherfucker.
Hey man, don't talk about the training. The training is the training. Training is the training.
When I saw that, I said, I don't know what the fuck going on with this shit right here. This is weird. This is 100% weird.
Hey man, not everything is meant for you to understand. You're a spectator.
You right. You right. Because I never understand that shit. Ever.
Do y'all think the Bud and Spence fight any close to being made?
Yeah. It should be made, bruh. I think they just holding on to see what the hell going on with everything else. That's what I really think going on. Trying to get a month when they gonna drop the news and what they gotta compete with. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think going on, bro. But I do like the talk that Bud talking now. That man said, shit, this Earl shit don't crack off. Nigga, I'm dropping my belt. I'm going straight to 154. I said, I heard that shit. And that put him in position to fight with Charlo.
Them boys is not going to fight that, man.
Hey, Charlo was on the Last Stand podcast. He said, what's one dude that you wish you could fight or whatever the case, or you wish you had fought? And he was like, Terrence Crawford. He said he come to 154, I'll fight him. I said, oh shit.
That was Maul though. I thought that was Maul.
Yeah, Jamel. That was Jamel.
I thought that was Maul that said that though. I think Maul called
it. Was it Maul?
Yeah. He's like, yeah, man, I'll go to 154.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because he said I'll come down to 154.
Yeah.
But that's right. He was like, I'll fight you. He said, but your brother's still pussy. That shit was funny as motherfucker, bro. That dude, Bud, fool for that shit. He tweeted that shit. He said, you'll come down and fight me. All right, that's cool. He said, but your brother's still a pussy. That nigga, bro, relentless nigga. But that either way though, if Bud dropped that belt and go to 154, they gonna make that fight happen. They gonna make him a mandatory.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think that's the obligation, like of the WBO too.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's gonna be first dibs at the
first dibs.
Yeah. Because Bud is like the super champion, right?
No, he regular.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Oh Lord.
No. Wait. These too many motherfucking belts. No. He just the regular.
I
He's a
thought the
regular.
WBO had a super championship, and I thought they elevated the Bud the super champion in the
Who got
WBO.
the? I thought that no, that's the WBA WC, ain't it? They got the super. WBA got super.
WBA got the super,
Right, they got super
WBC got the
the
franchise.
franchise. Right.
But I thought WBO had a super too. Man, I gotta look that shit up, man. This shit's so confusing, bro.
There's too many
Like
damn
we
belts,
just
bro.
need a champion, bro. Like who's
I'm the champion.
in real shit?
I was trying to tell my friend, he was talking about what weight Jamel at, and I was like, dog, he motherfucking super welterweight. He was like, no the fuck he ain't, he like middleweight. I said it's the same fucking thing, nigga. He was like, no, it's not. Even the terminology getting out of hand, bro.
Nothing is universal. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it
That's,
depends what belt you got. They'll
that's why I
classify
call
you as a
out the
light middleweight,
well, I'd be
super
like
welterweight, or
54,
junior
47,
middleweight.
bro.
Huh?
That's why I call out the weight. I'd be like 54, 47, 30,
Right.
30.
Right.
That's
I was
just the
trying to
best way
explain
for
to
me to
him.
keep track. Yeah.
I was like light middleweight and all that shit. It's the same thing. He was like, no, it's not. He tried to prove me wrong. I said, look it up. It depends what belt you got. If you had like WBO, I think they consider they like middleweight or something like that. If you got WBC, they consider you a super welterweight. You know what I'm saying? WBA consider there as a junior. It depends what belt you got, and that's how they represent you. But at the end of the day, it's the same shit. It need to be the same across the goddamn board. But wouldn't that be something? If Bud go up, become mandatory, get the belts, and let his brother come down and beat his brother
That'd be fucked up.
ass.
Hey,
Boy, that shit'd be crazy to the motherfucker. You heard me?
that I mean, that would be wonderful for me.
Hell no. You see that in the chat?
Let me see. Chat.
Private chat.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, goddamn me. That would be some off the chain ass shit, bro. On life, he would.
My bad, man. I don't know what happened.
Oh, that's all good.
Oh man, that's
Go
gonna
on
be
that 913 fighter. Go on that private chat, and you'll
Yeah,
see it right there.
you check the private chat.
yeah.
Yeah, you can check it now too, because the other number in there.
Man. I honestly want to see it in that. I want to see that more than I want to see Bud versus Earl. I want to see him wipe out the Charlos.
I ain't gonna. You wanna know? Because he like they attitudes match up. You know what I'm saying? Like, Bud, I don't give a fuck, motherfucker, and the Charlos come off as I don't give a fuck, motherfucker,
Yeah,
and they gonna talk some shit. That
Bruh.
shit gonna be ignorant. That's gonna
He
be ignorant.
Charlie gonna call off the fight because he didn't got so much shit talked to him. He gonna cry.
Man, dog, back injury.
Back injury.
Yeah, okay. Fight can compete with this fight this weekend, I think. What you think? That's why they did it. Having both of them on the same time, I don't think nobody was going to attend that.
I mean,
I think it was a smart move if that's what it was. If they didn't have that fight, they postponed that fight because of that. I think that was a smart move because I don't think nobody would have tuned into that fight for real.
well, nobody gonna watch the fight anyway. I wasn't even looking forward to it.
Yeah, because nobody know who was you fight, Selecki? Let me check my thing.
Some shit like that.
I think it was Selecki or something. Don't nobody know who he is. Yeah, Selecki. Yeah.
He needs to do something different with his life. That's all I know.
At the Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. Okay.
And it was gonna be at a venue ain't nobody gonna want to be at. No, nobody want to see that fight.
I promise you, I feel like them boys should have been pay-per-view stars, man.
Nigga gonna be fighting in a tent outside the Galleria Mall and shit in Houston.
Hell no.
6 motherfuckers came to that bitch. He like, I sold this motherfucker out. I'm the draw. I'm a start.
Yeah.
Here go. It's another fight that got postponed. Huey Fury versus Michael Hunter. I want to see that shit. It got postponed too. It said Huey Fury got sick. You know what that means? He got that C-19.
Man, speaking of Fury though, y'all think Tyson coming back? He talking about he about to retire and shit.
Nah, he said he
He
retired. He
needs
told
500 million.
Man, that was some bullshit. He just told Piers Morgan if he come back and box, he'll give Piers Morgan a million pounds or some shit, whatever that is.
Yeah, man.
And, man, that's some bullshit. Cause I'm gonna tell you, that nigga's not, his wife snitched on him right there. She said he gonna fight again, dude. If he retired, what's taking you so long to let go of the belt?
Man. He
And
gonna
then
fight again, man. He
and then
notorious for talking some bullshit but doing the right thing. He
yeah,
always do the right shit.
and
But
then and then people, and then he had tweeted not too long ago. I was like, this dude's back drinking or something. He gonna tweet that the Usyk and AJ fight looking real interesting to me now. Yeah, I bet it is. It's fucking money.
Somebody you could
fight.
beat real easy. I mean, of course it's
dog.
going.
I bet it is. Yo,
Do you think you can get 500 mil off of that one?
Because I think when they fight August, is that shit even on my list thing? Y'all think it's updated?
so Usyk and Joshua signed.
Yeah, they signed the rematch. Yep, it's activated August 20th, I believe.
Okay, so that nigga gonna get out of war and fight.
Usyk been came back.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he been came back. Whatchamacall, Lomachenko ain't back yet, I don't think.
I knew they both was over there, but I didn't know.
Yeah. No, Usyk been came back. Yeah, it's not on my list yet. It ain't updated yet on my boxing showtimes, but yeah. But no, it's August 20th. I know for a fact. I think I read it earlier. August 20th, and they were saying Usyk in training.
Hey, did y'all see that Klitschko talk shit up on Roy and Roy challenged him to a fight? I'm like, Roy, sit your ass down, bro.
Who talked to who? Klitschko?
Yeah, Klitschko talked some shit up on Roy Jones, man, because he's like a honorary Russian citizen, and Klitschko from Ukraine, or whatever the fuck the shit is, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, man, Roy Jones replied, "Well, nigga, I do fight." Yeah, Roy, swallow your pride, bro.
Yeah, just let that be, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, let that be, bro. Let that be.
That's funny
for you, anyways.
That's funny.
I mean, if you did, that man too big.
Roy talking
honorary Russian
I do
citizen.
fight. Yeah, but nah, don't do that, Roy. That nigga, he gonna have Roy in a motherfucking wheelchair, bro.
I don't.
Hang that shit up, bro.
Shit,
like,
bro.
Some people don't know when to let shit go. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, and I'm not dogging Roy. I was the biggest Roy Jones Jr. fanboy back in the day. I was a fanboy. That's how I know the ways of a fanboy, because I was a Roy Jones fanboy. But that must have forgot shit, bro. We haven't forgot how you got knocked the fuck out so many times, blood. Like, you got knocked out.
See the way what was my Jamaican dude? How he did him? I was like, oh my god, them big.
Yeah, he beat him up. Glenn Coffee Johnson, bro. He beat him up and then knocked him out.
Yup.
Oh shit.
For real. And then when Roy get knocked out, it don't look real.
Yeah.
It don't. It be like, how the fuck he get knocked out?
Because he gets clipped with something that you think that wouldn't even knock his ass out.
Like,
that hurt you? That hurt you?
Roy get knocked out by a jab, nigga, and the nigga missed the left hook afterwards.
For like, real, bro. Because Glenn had that nigga on the ropes throwing them cat punches like he do that. This shit. And then also he back up, Roy fall forward. Like, what the fuck knock him out, nigga? The hell?
Hey man, and the nigga was on the ground, nigga, for a minute.
Yep.
Like out.
Roy wasn't the same. Ain't that first knockout did it to Roy. Yeah, here it is. Alexander Usyk training for Anthony Joshua rematch. August 20th.
Where's it gonna be at?
And Jeddah, well, I can't pronounce it. It's gonna be Middle East.
Jakarta.
Let me see. Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. It's JEDDAH. Saudi Arabia.
Oh. Jada.
I guess Jada. I don't know. You know me. Don't get me saying names. I butcher the fuck out of it.
Oh shit.
But
here Slick go.
Man, shut your ass up. Shit. But
if y'all didn't know, Slick is a racist.
Here you go with this bullshit. Far from it, goddamn me. But yeah, no, this nigga training, they got, pictures of him training and shit, Usyk or whatnot. But Anthony Joshua got Robert Garcia in his corner now. That's crazy. So I can't wait to see how that play out. That's what I want to see.
But see, most of the time, man, on the first fight, man, with a trainer, you ain't really shining like that.
That's true. But anything that Robert could, I think Robert could make him look a lot better, but can he get him to win? I don't know. Because that game plan that Anthony Joshua had in the first fight, I don't think it was a game plan. I think they just purely felt like Usyk was too small for AJ to lose. You know what I'm saying?
Damn shame.
And they didn't. How you not gonna pay attention to the guy who was undisputed 2 times? Dropped them. What did he do? Dropped them motherfuckers and came back and got them back again. Mm-hmm. Won the tournament too. The world whatever shit tournament. All that shit. All being the smaller guy.
Hell, he won the Muhammad Ali Cup.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The World Series of boxing. That's what you win. Yeah, he went through that tournament and got that motherfucker.
Oh shit.
But that's what I really think. I really think they felt like he was too small, and that's why we had no cracking. Didn't have no game plan, bro. Because it didn't look like it. It didn't show. There was no way whatsoever.
My bad, y'all. I keep on falling out, man. I'm trying to do shit while I'm on this live and shit.
Oh, it's all good.
Oh,
so yeah,
I got you, man.
All right, right on. That's what I was trying to do too.
Boxing is funny, man, because a lot of these dudes think that they are the shit. And they just shit.
Egos will kill you, right? Egos will kill you, bro. Roy got the best of Roy, bro. I'm for real. When that man started rapping and all that shit went sideways for that man.
Man, I don't want to
music videos and everything else, and go to clubs and all of a sudden and all of that shit.
Oh Lord, I don't
want to fight rappers and shit.
Man, you make it to the Hall of Fame, bro. Fall back.
Right. That's what it's all about. That's the end of the road.
Yeah.
That's humility. Being humility, having the humility to know that you no longer have it.
Yeah.
Unless you're Mike Tyson.
That's my dude.
And everybody fears you. Regardless if you have it or not. Because, be honest, would any of us step in the ring with Mike Tyson right now?
You know what? My ignorant ass probably would, man. They got to be a hell of a bag, though.
You ain't lying. It got to be a big ass bag, bro. And I'm gonna do a Sphinx, nigga. I'm gonna fall and I'm gonna get clipped, and that's it.
Oh God.
What was that Irish motherfucker Mike fought coming out of prison? That's me. As soon as the first hit, I'm all over the ring. Oh my God, nigga. Oh my God.
I'm gonna fall over and shit. I'll be so dramatic with it.
I promise you now. I'm gonna sell the fuck out of that.
Oh Jesus. Yeah. He hit me. I'm down. I'm gonna do one better. I'm gonna fall and I'm gonna roll over.
Give me that shit, goddamn me.
Roll over on my stomach. Like, oh no. He hit too hard.
I'm done.
Act like you're getting back up, but you just couldn't get it. I tried, Joe.
I tried. Shit. You
I
get hit
try.
by that nigga. As soon as anybody say something, you go get hit by that nigga. Shit.
Oh, nigga, I'll be a beast at the press conference, Mike. I'm fucking you up, bro.
Right.
Bitch ass nigga. Boo boo. I'll be dogging Mike, nigga. I'll be a beast at the press conference, nigga. They
Sell the
be playing
shit
my
out that
press conference
motherfucker.
clips for years, bro.
I'm sorry, but I'm not
That's why
doing
they be
that.
doing that Irish motherfucker. He wrote a rap, nigga.
Yeah.
That shit was funny to the motherfucker. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The Irish nigga that fought Mike Tyson when Mike got out of prison. Man, what was that nigga name, bro? And that nigga wrote a rap, bro. And he rapped it at the press conference, bro.
I'm sorry, but I'm not doing that. I'm not
Oh,
doing.
that shit was funny,
I'm not going to
dog.
give Mike Tyson a reason to be Mike Tyson.
Oh man, that shit was
I'm sorry.
ignorant,
I'm
bro.
not going to like. There's very few men in this world that I could say that without a shadow of a doubt that I will run away from in an alley.
Mm-hmm.
But Mike Tyson is one of them people.
Was it Kevin McBride? No, not Kevin
I'll
McBride.
run from Mike Tyson. No, you ain't gonna get me in no. How the, what kind of shit is that thing? You gonna get me in the ring with Mike motherfucking Tyson?
Fuck that. Not Kevin McBride. That's the last fight he fought. What is
I
his
ain't trying to
name?
sound like no bitch or nothing, but that's motherfucking Mike Tyson. Shit.
That
Mike
nigga.
Tyson get you in shit, bro, that you don't even want to be in, bro. Like, hey, little homie, you coming with me? You like, God
Right. Like,
damn it.
no. Why you call me, man?
I just want to go home.
Right.
I gotta go to work tomorrow. Fuck that job. Okay, Mike.
Right.
Oh God, that would be interesting.
Oh
Interesting way
man.
of living life. I couldn't do it though.
Peter McNeely. That motherfucker right there. When
Peter
y'all,
McNeely, that's that nigga
that's
name.
his name. Peter McNeely. He fought him first out of prison. This nigga at the press conference, bro, was talking shit about Mike Tyson. Pulled out a piece of paper, told me, I wrote a rap and I want to rap it for y'all. That shit was hilarious, nigga.
Hey, but you know what's so fucked up? I don't know, man. Remember he had like a Pizza Hut commercial afterwards? The 40-second pizza, some shit. It was some shit like that. Where after he got knocked out, he still got some fame off of that shit.
Hell yeah. That nigga got knocked out quick than a motherfucker. As soon as that bell rang, that nigga was all over that ring. That nigga was all over the ring trying to stand up.
But I'll
That shit
fight
was
Matt
hilarious.
Mike if the bag is big enough, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, pay pay me $2 million. I'll fight him. I will fight him.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say
Pay
you
me
give me $1
$4 million
million.
and I'll beat the fuck out of Mike.
Shit.
All right, there you go. See, that's what's gonna get you fucked up at the press conference, bro.
For real.
That
Right.
shit right there.
For real.
Fall back, Polo, my nigga. You like, nigga, $4 million? I fuck that nigga. Oh shit.
Then you should say I will try to attempt to fight him before $1 million.
Look, because after the first
I
punch, I'm
can't
just gonna
make
go
no
down on my
promises.
stomach. I'm gonna go down on my stomach, and I'll be
Okay.
looking at the camera, peeking with my eyes opening and closing. Like, are they still looking at me? Easiest $4 million I'd have never cleared.
Hey man, you know how motherfucking embarrassed I'd be, nigga, because I'd probably be the one going out to the ring with your ass.
Like, damn. Yeah, you be out there talking about Polo Best. He better split this motherfucking check, goddamn. He got me in
How
the
are
ring with his
you
ass.
You
gonna
ain't even
be in
gotta
there?
split it, man. Shit. Just give me like $50,000 in a bucket of Go Chicken Go, some shit, nigga. Like,
Oh my! I believe I can
Oh
manage that.
shit.
I
Cause
believe I
shit.
can manage
That dude
that.
a
Some go
man,
chicken
dog.
go. What you want? A half and half?
hey man, I don't fuck with the livers, man. I want the gizzards, bro. And like tell them niggas to put like extra butter on my roll, bro, with some G sauce and some
Yeah,
peppers. Fire.
yeah, I seen that shit. JB some ways Mike had on in that video, that Bumblebee outfit.
Shit.
Yeah, Mike
And
crazy,
you want
dog.
me to fight a nigga like that?
That motherfucker crazy. But he was doing that for I forgot who Tonight Show that was for.
I don't know.
He was
Well,
doing, it was a skit on the Tonight Show. One of those Tonight Shows. He just had that shit on. That nigga was something, I feel sexy. That nigga was stupid. And then there was another part to that video. It was a skit where they was asking people name your top 5 athletes, and some people had Mike on there, and some people was like, "Dang, I want to put Mike on here, but there ain't no room. You just said 5." Then Mike Tyson walk out of nowhere and scare the fuck out their ass.
You know what make Mike so scary, bro? Mike really has extensive history of whooping motherfuckers' asses who don't box, bro, out on these streets, bro.
For real, bro.
Like
He
he's got
really
a
with the shit.
resume on the streets, nigga. Like,
He with the shits for real, nigga.
yeah.
Mike is a bully. He's a bully.
Now that nigga used to get bullied. Shit, that nigga said, "Fuck that, not no more, not no more." That nigga. His realism is what make him scary though. That nigga got one of them old ass granddaddy stares, nigga, where he can just stare at you. You know how you had that grandfather nigga that goddamn me ain't have to say a word. They just look at you and you just shut the fuck up. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Why he looking at me like that, bro? Nothing, just don't say nothing. Be quiet, nigga. Like, just be quiet, nigga.
Don't
He
say
got
nothing.
one of them looks.
Don't
Did,
say
hey, did
nothing
y'all
to
see? Did y'all see him on Drink Champs though?
I ain't see that shit.
Bruh, that shit was hard, bruh. They had
When
Mike
he was
on.
talking about Boosie.
Oh my God, nigga. That nigga Noriega had me dying because you know, sometimes Mike would be kind of awkward. You know what I'm saying? And they would say something. Mike would just answer and shut the fuck up. Them niggas was nervous as hell, bruh. That nigga was nervous as fuck. That nigga was up there was like, I'm trying to make sure I say shit the way he told Mike. He said, I'm trying to say the shit, I'm trying to think before my mouth and say shit the right way because I ain't trying to get my ass whooped. Ain't trying to get my ass whooped. Bruh, y'all got to check that interview out, bruh. That shit was hilarious.
See,
That
I wouldn't
nigga-
be scared to interview Mike.
I
though.
wouldn't be scared though, neither though. But you know, on there they be drinking and shit, so you can't say none of the raunchy shit you want to think that's gonna be it. You know what I'm saying? That nigga said, Mike real though. Mike was like, yeah, I know a lot of great people. You know what I'm saying? I mean Noriega. And Mike said, yeah, I know about. He said, you know, ain't it good to have great people around you, Mike? And he was like, is it? He said, well, yeah, that's what you want around you, great people. He said, I know a lot of great people, but they ain't shit. I was like, damn, hell, they great at what they do,
Man, just think
but
about
afterwards they ain't shit.
just
Outside
think
of that, they
about what
ain't
his
shit.
hood turned out, bro. His same hood turned out. Zab Judah and Shannon Briggs, Riddick Bowe, bro. All in his
All
hood, bro.
royalty, bro. All royalty. And another thing too, he talked about that Boosie, like you said. And Boosie, he said that wasn't the whole thing. He said what was fucked up. He didn't know how his daughter found out. But his daughter flew from where she lived to confront Boosie.
Mm.
And so he went to stop her. What's up, Regal? He went to stop her. She was outside the studio. And so it kind of fired him up when she explained why she showed up. So that's why he came at Boosie the way he did.
Fuck all that, bro. If I was Boosie, I wouldn't have did the interview, bro.
He
I'm
didn't
the fuck
know.
that.
No, Boosie didn't know.
Ah,
Like what I'm saying is that shit probably never would have came up. But his daughter showed up. See what I'm saying? Like Mike was on there like, I don't know how my daughter found out Boosie was gonna be on my show today. That's what he said. He was like, I still don't know how she found out. But she found out when she got there. I was like, let me talk to her, goddamn me. And I guess she explained her side or whatever, because she was there to check Boosie. Because you know, she what you call it, transgender, transsexual, one of them things. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why he went in there and asked Boosie them questions. But if that never happened, he didn't have no intent on asking them type of questions to Boosie.
I mean, you can't check nobody for their beliefs. That's his belief. That's what he believes.
Well, if you ever saw it, Mike didn't come at him about his beliefs. He just he went off base how his daughter was explaining it, and he put it in a form because he said he wanted to understand why Boosie would say the things he said because he didn't know Boosie even said stuff like that. So what people thought he was going off of, everybody thought Boosie was going. I mean, Mike was going off of. Remember when Boosie made them comments about Dwayne Wade's son?
Yeah.
That's why people thought Mike went in on him. That's not why Mike and Boosie said some other stuff about like transsexuals and some other outlandish shit. Like that whole conversation that had nothing to do with
Hey, but
what
was
he
it
said
really
about the kid.
outlandish though, my nigga? I'm
Huh?
sorry.
I mean, it's all to a person's perspective. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Or whatever. But he was just trying to explain it, and he was like, I was trying to rectify it because it was like my daughter will whoop his ass. He was like, shit, my daughter's scared the fuck. He fucked me up. He said, y'all think I'm scared? My fucking daughter's scared the fuck out of me. She got my damn attitude. She big. You gotta watch it, dog, on Drink Champs, dog. The way he explained it, bro. It was funny as fuck. It was like he straight said, my daughter, and I bullshit, I'm not making this up. He said, my daughter would squash him. She would sit on Boosie. I was like, what? Yeah, bro. And she was there for the smoke. So I guess that was his way to there. I asked him the question. Now go home. Don't start no shit. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, Boosie, boy. He a little nigga too, boy.
But that shit was funny. Y'all got
That's
check it.
career suicide, nigga. You get jumped on by a big bitch, nigga, with attitude, nigga.
Bruh, you ain't lying. That shit was funny than a motherfucker, bruh. That whole interview had me dying, man. That nigga high as fuck. Smoking his weed. That nigga making hella money off his weed. I forgot what he said. He got some other shit coming out. He got some
Nigga,
edibles.
like, nigga,
Everybody edibles.
you get jumped on by a big bitch with two braids in her motherfucking head, nigga.
Boy, that shit was hilarious, bro.
And get mollywopped, nigga, like dog, nigga, like, and like you trying to fight back, but you just lost, nigga. Like it's all bad, bro.
You'll never live that shit
Got
down,
sad violin music playing in your head as you going to the ground.
bruh.
Bro, that
They'll
don't
never
even
live that
sound.
shit down, dog. They'll never live that shit down. No more albums for Boosie. No more albums for Boosie, nigga. Straight up, bruh. Bruh, I promise you,
I
dog.
felt bad for Boosie, honestly.
I
I
wish I
really
could play
do.
that shit on here. I can't play that shit on, bro. I wish I could play that shit on here, dog. Cause
I mean, but you supposed to like. Here's my thing: you challenge people's opinion, but you don't question them for their opinion because at the end of the day, it is just their opinion. And challenging them, which means that you're starting a conversation about it, so where you can get a good understanding of why or how this person got to this point to feel that way.
I think that's what Mike did though. If you watch it, the little Boosie interview, not the clip, not the little clip that floats around. Go watch Lil Boosie hotboxing with Mike Tyson with Lil Boosie on there, him and Mo3 on there. That's exactly what he did. You get what I'm saying? You know, whatever. He challenged. He asked him, was he gay? He was like, what? He said, because most people who talk hatred against something that they don't like is usually what they are. You get what I'm saying? He wasn't, and then but after that, and Boosie was like, nah, I'm not on that like that. He was like, well, then if you're not, why would you, say these hurtful things about people, whatever. And he let Boosie explain it. You know what I'm saying? And afterwards, it was rectified. He's like, okay, I understand. You get what I'm saying? Mike wasn't checking him like how people. It's Mike Tyson. Of course, people gonna make it seem like Mike checks him. Like, you get what I'm saying? But he didn't though. It wasn't nothing like that. He just wanted to. It was the way how Mike has this weird delivery. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like he
very
just came
brash.
out with it. It's very to the
Brash.
point. It was just straight
Mike
to the point.
is built to punk niggas, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Like he was just
You
like,
got
yo,
it, Mike.
You have to be a different kind of cat to just sit up and hang around Mike Tyson all day.
But people say that nigga fun to hang around. But I picture Mike as one of them people where like when they happy, when they up, but when he down, he down. You know what I'm saying?
It's not much fun to be around.
Right. You know what I mean? Because he
You
said
have to be on constant guard.
He said weed is the best thing that ever happened to him. He said weed levels him the fuck out. Like keeps him in between.
But you know what though? I'd argue that. I think the nigga been smoking weed for years, bro. He just a
He,
crazy motherfucker.
bruh, watch that shit. He said he smoked. That dude said he been high in fights.
Damn.
He said he would be high in fights, bruh.
Hey, I gotta hop off real quick, Slick.
All right, bet that.
All right.
Yeah, we finna shut it down in a minute. It is almost 1:00.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, no, Mike Ben, he said he was high on cocaine, fighting motherfucker. He told the dude name, I forgot who he said he fought. He was high on cocaine. And then he was just smoking weed, fights, all that shit. Yeah, because when he said it, Noriega was like, please don't tell me he was doing the Buster Douglas fight. He was like, hell no. He was like, the fights I was winning. Well, he was like, really? He was like, yeah. Been getting high.
Dang.
Like, yeah, that shit was hilarious, bro. I might watch that shit again. I already watched it twice though. That shit funny as fuck.
Man, shit.
Like
I'm
a real
gonna
motherfucker.
probably watch that shit in the morning when I get up.
Hell yeah, man. Mike a real motherfucker, bro. That's why I enjoy about watching. Like my favorite thing, one of my favorite quotes I got on my wall in my room is a Mike Tyson quote.
What's that?
Discipline is doing shit that you hate like you love it.
Mm-hmm.
I like that shit because that's how it be though. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you don't go to work, but you gotta go.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. I like
Yep.
that quote. Ever since I heard that shit stuck with me.
Hey, that's some real shit though. I might have to piggyback off of that shit too though.
Discipline is doing shit. Discipline is doing shit you hate, but like you love it.
Real shit.
That's how it's phrased with shit in there and everything. That's how he said it. He was like, if you can master that, shit. He said, because you had God gift talent. He said, but if you ain't got the work ethic, you ain't shit. You ain't gonna be shit.
Nah, man. Real shit. It's all about the work ethic. Shit, man. Like right now, man, I'm going in business for myself. And it's like, damn, bro, I'm working harder for myself than I am for another motherfucker.
But that's what's up though, because
You
all
you
the hard
gotta
work
you
for you
gotta
though.
have that discipline though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, damn.
Yeah, because I get on niggas every day, bro. We started NJR Media. I done defied the odds. I had a flow business first, right? Stripping, waxing flows and shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let that go. Started with my two partners, Polo, my other partner RC. Did some defining odds. Met Polo on here, right?
Yeah.
I met RC just like I met you. He stay in Vegas. We started a company, NJR Media. A real life legit company. You understand me?
Yeah.
And they say niggas can't come together. You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about start a business, nigga. I had never seen these niggas' faces before. Well, I seen them on phone and shit like that, but I had never physically seen them. You know what I'm saying? We were just getting so good at this boxing channel, you know what I'm saying? And we was getting interviews. Shout out to RC helping us out getting that. And it was like we was getting plugged left and right. And then motherfuckers want to start paying us. We like, shit, we got to start a business because they can't just pay you. They got to pay a company. They got to claim that shit on their taxes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Started and it been rolling ever since. And I get on niggas about that shit because like when people told me I could start I'm gonna tell you real spit. My wife laughed at me before she wasn't my wife then, she was my girlfriend. She laughed at me and my cousin laughed at me. When I woke up one morning and I went and found me a side-by-side machine, told me I'm finna start my own flow company. Fuck the flow company I work for. And I ended up getting all the Motel 60s in Missouri.
See
what I'm saying? And I tell people that because, you know, niggas kill me saying what they can't do. You laugh at another motherfucker, whether black, white, Mexican, whoever. If you try to do for yourself, clap it up for that nigga because too many of us is willing to get up to go work for another motherfucker and make that motherfucker rich.
Exactly. You know, a little bit of nature of my business though, man. You know, I'll tell you a little bit about it, man. Like you know, Missouri just went legal.
Right. Okay.
I'm a California dude.
Right.
Upset.
Right. Exactly.
You know, so
hey, you could be we could be your first sponsorship. Goddamn me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Promote that shit. You know what I mean? But like, real talk. I tell them, you get up with no problem, go to work, even when you don't fucking want to. Man, I hate this job. Blase. You get your ass up, go get that bitch, and then you got your hand out talking about, oh, this motherfucker better give me a raise. I better at least get 25 cents for this motherfucker. You know, and all this dumb
Yep,
shit.
yep. 25
Dude,
punk ass cents.
yeah, talking behind the nigga back. Won't say that shit to that nigga face. All
Mhm.
that shit. You know what I'm saying? But you won't get up for yourself.
Yep, yep.
What
And see,
sense does that make?
that's my thing too, man. Like, I ain't got to deal with like the bullshit with motherfuckers, but at the same time, though, man, like me and my wife, bro, we used to travel a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like a year ago, um, we used to travel a lot. But now, man, shit, since I'm doing my own thing, bro, I ain't got time to be taking off.
Right.
I gotta like really watch this shit and see how shit go, and it is what it is. So I ain't
Right.
got time to be taking off. And I'm in my infant stage, so I can't afford too many employees.
Right. Right.
So
Right.
it's like shit, you
Same
know.
here. It's stuff I need behind. I need a dedicated writer for the website because we do got a website.
See,
And
I didn't know all that, bro.
yeah, it's
You got my numbers though, right? So shit, yeah,
yeah,
you
I
got
text you all of it. Yeah, we
yeah,
got a store. I need somebody for social media. Like it's a bit. This is a whole lot different than doing floors. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a
yeah.
lot that go into this, and because we want to start picking it up. Like I say, we got Mondays, which is not a live show. It's a recorded show. Then we do Fridays, and then I got my other channel too that I'm about to get back on because I've
Okay,
been concentrating on this channel, trying to get it to making revenue. You see what I'm saying? But
yeah.
like I said, but you man, if you willing to put your all in somebody else, you damn sure supposed to be ready to put 2 times that in your own. You know what I
Exactly,
mean?
bro. Because what you're really doing, man, is working and cultivating somebody else's vision.
Facts. You riding a dream.
Yeah, man, that's their dream.
You know what I'm saying? You riding a dream, bro. Like, you gotta have that
Mhm.
mentality like shit, I'm gonna do this shit. Fuck that.
Yeah,
It's it's so many things out there today versus growing up in the 90s, bro, where there is no reason for nobody to be able to find out some sort of hustle you good at.
yep.
I'm talking about, dude. I know a dude right now. I was asking him, but we real cool because he was gonna hit me up and he showed me the numbers, bro. Niggas paying him $5 a thumbnail
Mm.
for YouTube, and I'm like, what? He was like, yeah, niggas hit me up and they got a video coming out. He was like, I usually deal with cats that make like 2-3 videos a week. I only hit him for $5. I said, but damn, how many niggas you got? He just pulled out his fucking cash out. Nigga, I was like, damn.
Mm.
He was like, yeah, and I don't spend it. Shit take me like 5 minutes. Like, so if you could something that small, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That small could turn, and he done turned that shit into a business. That it's ridiculous, bro. Bruh, we got shirts and merch and all sorts of shit, and I'm ready to expand that shit. We got a
You
whole
know I'm gonna have to
store.
fuck with you too, man.
Yeah, we got the store, all that stuff, bro. NJRmediastore.com. We got that. And we, like I say, you don't have to put no work in now. They do everything. They just take a piece of each sale.
Hell yeah. Well, shit, man, I'm up in this motherfucker yawning, man. I'm about
I
to
hear
leave
you,
out
bro.
on you, man. But you got my numbers, man. Hit me.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I'm saying? I work for myself, so I ain't gotta
I
you
hear
know what
you.
I'm saying? Wait till I go to break, man. Give me a call, bruh.
Hey,
You know what I'm
damn
saying?
right. Damn right. We definitely gonna be back on this thing tomorrow, goddamn me.
Real
For the
shit.
fight.
All right,
All right.
cool. All
Bet
right,
that.
holla.
Yep. All right, y'all, man. Y'all know what it is. Oh, okay. Hold on. I'll make sure my shit right. I don't know why I did that. Why I did that. Then this is group. Okay. Spotlight. News. Screen layout. Boom. Okay. I see now. Anyway, my bad, y'all. Hey, y'all, man, I appreciate y'all for hanging out for the 2 hours, 2.5 hours rather. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Real spit, man. We trying to get this motherfucker up to 600 subscribers. That's the next goal we trying to get to. Right now, we are currently at almost 500 subscribers, man. We trying to get that goal by the end of this year. Fuck that. By end of July, I would like to be at 1,000 subscribers over here on GMT Boxing, bro. So please let people know about the boxing channel, man. Like I say, it's a channel for the people, baby, man. We finna get up out of here, man. Y'all be easy. Hit that like button on y'all way out. If you new, hit that subscribe button, all right? I'm up out of here. Y'all be easy. Deuces.